Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a closer look at two coins from the 1980s that most people would never think twice about. The 1983 Lincoln penny and the 1989 Washington quarter. At first glance, they look completely ordinary. If they're not silvered, if they're not rare by mintage, and millions were made. But collectors don't just look at how many were produced, they look at what survived. Let's start with the 1983 Lincoln penny. This year is more important than most people realize. Why 1983? The U.S. Mint had fully transitioned to zinc planchets with a thin copper coating. That means most 1983 pennies are lighter than older copper coins. But here's where things get interesting. Some 1983 pennies exist with unusual characteristics, including double die varieties that can be difficult to spot without careful inspection. Take a close look at the date. Examine the numbers carefully. They appear thicker than normal. Do you see any signs of doubling? Now check Liberty and In God We Trust. Even slight doubling can increase collector interest, but condition is just as important. Most 1983 pennies were heavily circulated. That means finding one with strong detail and original mint luster is not easy today. Look at Lincoln's hair. Is it sharp and defined, or flat and worn? Now tilt the coin under bright light. Does it still reflect that original mint shine? Coins that retain their luster stand out immediately. Now let's move to the 1989 Washington quarter. At first glance, it looks just like any other quarter from the era. But again, condition and errors make all the difference. Most 1989 quarters spent decades in circulation. That means scratches, contact marks, and wear are very common. Collectors look for strong strike quality. Check Washington's hair detail. Look at the eagle on the reverse. Are the feathers sharp and well-defined? Now examine the lettering. Look at In God We Trust and the date. If you notice doubling or unusual thickness, that could indicate a double die. Off-center strikes are another possibility. If the design is shifted and part of the rim is missing, that coin immediately becomes more interesting. Broad strikes and die cracks can also appear. These minting errors turn ordinary coins into collectible pieces. There's one more important rule. Never clean your coins. Cleaning removes the original mint surface and can instantly reduce collector value. Collectors always prefer natural, untouched coins, even if they look darker or slightly worn. Now think about this. Millions of these coins were made, but how many survived in near-perfect condition? Very few. Over time, circulation reduces quality. Collectors quietly remove the best examples, and that slowly makes high-grade coins harder to find. That's how modern coins become collectible, not because they were rare when made, but because they became rare over time. So before you spend your next 1983 penny, before you drop that 1989 quarter into a machine, take a closer look. Check the details, check the condition, check for errors, because sometimes the coins everyone ignores are the ones collectors quietly search for the most, and your pocket change might be hiding more than you think.